Welcome to the Sing Confidently, Live Creatively podcast, a show to help you build confidence as you start singing, acting, dancing, and being creative again. Hi, I'm Estelle. I'm a singer, actor, performer, and a beginner voice coach who knows how it feels to want to use your God-given creative gifts, but you stay stuck in fear and doubt. The solution is to start building confidence. You have gifts that you need to grow and use and share, and the world is waiting for you. I want to be there with you to help you do that. It's time to live creatively. So without further ado, let's begin. Hi, welcome back to the show. It's Sing Confidently, Live Creatively. I'm Estelle here. In case you're new, because this is the new year. Welcome to 2024. By the time you're listening to this, it will be the new year. Right now, I'm recording this in the past, if you will. But wow, we made it. Thank God we're in 2024. This is very exciting. It's a new year. It's a fresh start. Some of you, like I said, some of you might be listening for the very first time. If so, welcome. Maybe you're someone who you're entering the new year and you're excited to really take your craft seriously as a performer, as an artist. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so here for that. This show is really a great resource. I hope that is my goal, is to make it a great resource and a community for you as an aspiring artist and performer who wants to be more creative, who wants to feel more confident, to have this place to come to where you can get weekly inspiration and tips between the amazing interviews with just incredible artists and performers and people who help artists and performers, right? And also my solo episodes, which I do, which I hope inspire and are helpful to people. This show is really, my hopes are that it really is the resource that you need, because you as an artist, your gift is special and it's unique and it's important, but we don't always feel that way, or we don't always acknowledge it, or we don't always live like that, right? And so it helps to have a resource to encourage you, to inspire you, and also to give you some practical tips and guidelines, and for you to be able to see people's path who have gone before you, especially like in the interviewees, and to know that I'm right there alongside with you, growing and building and becoming. And so we are all in this together on this show. So I hope that you feel that way, and I hope that you're excited for what we have in store for 2024 at this show, the Sing Confidently, Live Creatively podcast, and in the online voice studio that I have, Creatively Performing Arts. It's an online voice and performing arts studio. Fun and exciting things coming up in 2024, including the Sing Confidently program, which is a 4-week program starting January 8th. And it's a live course. Basically, every single week of the 4 weeks, you will get a live training where you are getting to learn the steps that I outline and that I love and that I follow and that I use and apply to help build confidence as a singer, as a performer. These are things that I do continually and have done throughout my life as someone who has been singing and performing throughout the majority of my life. And so I kind of broke it down, and we will go through these steps throughout the program, and you'll get to also have the opportunity to perform, to sing a bit, maybe get some coaching from me as well as feedback from this small community as well. And so that is the goal, for you to start building confidence as a singer and as a performer. And I really am excited for it. It's 2024. It's a new year. I encourage you to jump into it and see what's on the other side for you. No more feeling shy or uncertain about your voice, wanting to go on auditions, wanting to perform, and not knowing how that's going to happen for you, how that's going to work. If you have, feeling like, oh my gosh, I have too much stage fright, I don't even know what to sing, I don't know how to make my voice sound a certain way. It starts with, you have to start somewhere, and you have to build confidence over time. And if you don't start today, when are you going to start? So it's a new year. I encourage you to check it out. Go to creativelybyestelle.com/program to check it out, and know that this is really a place where you will get not only coaching, like voice lesson type coaching, right, where you'll get to sing and then get feedback, but you'll get to learn the foundational steps to build confidence as a singer and as a performing artist, period. Because this applies to whether you're an actor wanting to be a triple threat, or a dancer, a singer-songwriter. You want to build more confidence in yourself as a singer and your voice in general, and in who you are as a person. This is laying that foundation for you to do that again and again and again, and to really build that confidence over time. And you just got to take that action. And I'm all about taking action on this show. And so go to creativelybyestelle.com/program to start taking action today. And speaking of taking action, today's episode is definitely going to encourage you to do just that. We are looking forward to 2024. As creatives, we are creating big goals and dreams, and we're going to work on how to actually do that, how to actually walk that out. What does that actually look like in 2024? And to clarify, this is not only if you are someone who wants to pursue this professionally, although love that for you, right there with you, but no matter whether it's professionally or non-professionally, the fact is you are serious about this. You know you have a gift, you have a creative gift that you want to give, that you want to build on, that you want to grow, that you want to put out there. And I want to be alongside with you, helping you do that. Now, in 2024, you are wanting to create big goals, right? You have big dreams. Maybe you've already created them. You've already written your list, right? And so from there, of course, you know that you have to break them down. You have to backtrack, break them down into smaller steps so that you can see yourself achieving, maybe every, doing this once a month or doing this once a week, right? Smaller steps that will help you get to those big ultimate goals. Those big ultimate goals, there are probably like a bunch of podcast episodes right now out there that will help you do just that, right? Goal planning and dream planning, and that's awesome. But I want to say that the biggest thing, especially for artists, I believe, is to maintain your belief. It's really to maintain your belief. For me, this past couple of years, one of my goals was to continue my education by going back to school for something in the arts, right? So for music, vocal performance, musical theater, vocal pedagogy, because I also teach voice, obviously, in my voice studio, right? The Sing Confidently program, right? So one of my goals was to go back and to get my master's in the performing arts field. And so that was like a big goal. And I didn't get into the program. I only applied to 2 programs last year and I didn't get in. And then this year I applied to way more. And finally I got into a program that is perfect for me, where I'll be able to be in New York part-time and also take some classes virtually. I got into Columbia's master's program for music and music education in New York, and I'm so excited. But it's a hybrid program, so I get to be in New York for part of the time over the summer, which is so exciting for me. And like finally I reached this huge goal that I've had. And honestly, throughout this entire time, the biggest thing has been like maintaining the belief that it could actually happen, like reapplying again, right? And to multiple schools took a lot of took a lot of time, took a lot of energy and money, right? Doing all the applications and the auditions and the prep and everything that came with it. And it ultimately made me a better performer, has made me a better performer, right? All the practice, all the rehearsals, all the lessons, etc. But it hasn't come without like my dips and my doubts and whatnot. And of course, like, and I'll get into this in a second, like having the right, support around you is helpful and important. But ultimately, it's up to you as a person to maintain that belief that you're actually going to achieve this, right? I didn't even get into every single program that I applied to. I got into Columbia, and I don't even know, there are some other ones that I might still hear back from for the fall, but I've already decided that I'm going to this one for the spring. And so it's like, it's up to you. It's up to you to maintain that you have this belief, because in those moments where I was getting all those rejections, it was really hard to feel like, okay, is this actually still going to happen for me? Like, you start to question, you start to doubt, but you ultimately have to maintain that belief and be willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that you are continuing to believe that you can achieve that goal that you have as an artist, as a performer. So for you, maybe it's a master's, maybe it's getting into a certain program, maybe it's, you want to write a song, you want to put out a song, right? You want to record a song or an album or something, or you want to be in a show, be in a play, right? You want to go and audition for something in your community. All these, they're different levels. It doesn't matter, because they're all goals that require your belief in order for you to then take action. You must maintain your belief. That means consistency and discipline and being focused, even when you don't feel necessarily passionate anymore. That passion might dim down, or it might waver a bit, but you have to be internally determined to that you're going to be consistent, you're going to be disciplined, you're going to stay focused, you're going to keep doing those applications, you're going to keep going for those auditions, you're going to keep taking those voice lessons. You are going to take voice lessons, period, because that's going to give you the foundation that you need to grow. You're going to be consistent, right? Having that unwavering belief is more important than necessarily how you might feel in the moment when you're not feeling super passionate or creative, right? But at the same time, there are still ways that you can build on that passion, that you can still fan the flame of that passion and feel creative. And I want to kind of get into that now, right? Because in order to maintain your belief, you must be consistent, right? In order to uphold that belief that you already have, that, okay, I have this big goal, I've broken down the steps. This is what I'm supposed to do every week, every month to achieve this goal, right? For me, I had to start applying, and like late summer, early fall, late summer for the spring applications that I was applying for. And then I had to I had a spreadsheet. I had to be doing certain things like every week. I had my deadlines for the applications. I had to make sure that I got everything in before then, right? So there were things that I had to do, kind of like break it down in order to achieve this ultimate goal of getting into school for music and for voice, for performance. And so that took following these steps, right? So once you have that big goal and you've broken them down and you're following those steps, right, along the way, you will start having doubts. You will maybe face some rejection, face some hiccups. Maybe you'll miss a week of when you were supposed to do the thing. And then you get down on yourself that, oh, I wasn't consistent this week, right? I wasn't as disciplined as I would like to be, right? But you are in control of maintaining that belief nonetheless, of getting back up and continuing on. And so there are 3 things that you can do to help you not only be consistent, but also so that you can keep building on that passion that you have, right? Because along the way, when you do, fall and get back up, and fall and get back up, and you are maintaining that consistency and you are trying to hold that belief, your passion will waver. Like, you will not always feel creative, you will not always feel passionate, you will not always feel inspired. But sometimes you really need that spark of inspiration. You really need to feel that passion again so that you can keep going, right? Because the consistency is there, that's great, and you are maintaining that belief just barely, but you need that boost of passion, that boost of creativity. Here are a few things that will definitely help you to build on that passion if you do them, right? So the number one thing is to work on building your confidence. These are 3 C's, by the way. Number 1 is confidence, for a C. Work on building your confidence, right? If you are working on your confidence as a person and as an artist, you're going to be more encouraged to do the thing that you love to do, right? Because you feel better about yourself, you feel more confident in yourself, right? If you are wanting to be a better actor and or you have goals as an actor, right? And you're not feeling super confident in yourself, but you're still like, I'm pursuing this goal, like I want to be in this play that I'm auditioning for, right? So I have this goal to be in a play, and this is when the auditions are, this is what I've broken down, like, to prepare for the auditions and whatnot. So that means I have to learn this monologue. I have to work on this monologue, practice it, maybe get some tips from a coach, right? Or like an actor friend to listen to me and give me some feedback, and then I'm gonna go for the audition. Oh, and I need to make sure I get my headshot and my resume, right? All that. So you have those basic steps that you have, right? Great, you have those steps. You need to make sure that you are consistently doing those steps that you need to do to prepare for the audition so that you can ultimately reach your goal. However, if you do not feel confident in yourself as an actor and your ability to perform the monologue, even after you've practiced it and you have, whatever, you've picked the monologue, maybe you're starting to practice it, but you don't feel confident in yourself, right? It's going to be hard for you to be really excited and passionate about the audition, about being in the play, right? You might lose sight of the excitement of what it's like to be backstage in a show, right? Which is what you love, right? That's what you love about performing and acting. And so, however, if you are taking action by practicing the monologue and seeing yourself as the character, and maybe even, getting feedback from someone, right? And getting positive feedback. Maybe you record yourself, you watch yourself back doing the monologue, and you kind of boost your confidence in that way. That will help you feel more passionate about the fact that you are doing this and that you're doing this monologue, right? It will build on your passion for acting and for performing, because you'll see yourself and you'll be like, wow, I did that and I'm growing and it's amazing. So building confidence is super important to building on your passion for your art, for your craft. That's why I'm so excited about the Sing Confidently program, because it'll help you as a singer and as a performer build that confidence in yourself, in your voice, and your ability to perform, and you'll feel even more passionate about singing that song that you love and about performing in this new next audition or in this open mic night or whatever, which you will have that homework assignment in the program, hint hint, where you will have to do a little performance of some sort, whether online or in person, and you will have me backing you up and encouraging you. So this is what it looks like to build confidence. You have to take that action, and that will build on your passion for your craft, for your art. The second thing that you can do to build your passion so that you can maintain your belief and reach those goals that you have as a creative and as an artist in 2024 is to make sure that you have community around you, right? So I mentioned it earlier, right? So having that community, having someone with you who can walk alongside you, one or more people, right? At least one person who can support you is so, so important. So making sure that you have friends maybe who are in the arts, maybe find one person in the arts who you can collaborate with and support each other. Maybe you are gonna, team up with them and make sure that you both comment on each other's posts on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever, whenever you perform or whenever you post like a video of yourself performing or a self-tape or something. But you guys always know that you're going to support each other. It's so important to have one or two people who will always support you in your creative endeavors. That's going to help you feel more passionate because you see them being passionate about their art as well. And that's going to encourage you that, yes, we're in this together. We are doing this. We got this. So I really encourage you, look around you. You have people, I'm sure, if you are, for instance, in, taking a dance class, right? Find someone else who you're like, this person loves dance. See if you can get them into your community. See if you can become friends with them, take them to lunch and hang out with them and feed off of their passion for dance too. And you're going to feel more passionate too. And that's going to help you want to keep growing, right? And also you can even find people like mentors that you can look up to that will inspire you as well. So having that community is so important. If you really need any more support from that, I definitely recommend coming to the Performing Arts community on Facebook. It's our free Facebook group that's open to you, and you'll have community there, people who are literally just like you, wanting to be performers, wanting to grow in their craft, wanting to be better. Also in the Sing Confidently program, of course, that's a great, it'll be a small community of people who are, again, building confidence as singers. So you'll be with me too. And I will also, of course, I'm always here for you to inspire and encourage you, as your community as well. So community is super important to build on your passion so that you can maintain that belief in your goals and your dreams as a creative. And then lastly is creative inspiration, right? means, any sort of means of inspiration, right? You have to you just gotta get it, and you just gotta have that inspiration on a regular basis, right? So this is the third C, creative inspiration. Whether that's a book, whether that's reading like an inspiring book or a memoir of an artist that you love, right? Listening to a podcast, right? Listening to this podcast, come back and listen next week, right? Or subscribe to the show and listen to all the episodes coming up. That will definitely inspire you every single week. Listening back to some of our past interviews with amazing artists like Nyla Watson, who is a Broadway performer and now a mentor of mine. She's also a voice coach and an acting coach as well. Or like, I don't even know, so many other people. Drea Lopez, she's a Latin Grammy Award winning singer and songwriter who I interviewed on the show. So many incredible artists and performers, and more to come, okay? But those are interviews that you can listen to and be so inspired by. And so many other shows as well that you can listen to on the whatever app that you listen, as well as your own notes to yourself. Inspire yourself, right? Journal and, write little notes to yourself on sticky notes when you're feeling inspired, and post them around you, and look at them when you need to build on that passion. Have them around your desk. Write down your goals. Write down your big goals and write it down on a sticky note. Write a big goal on a sticky note and put that sticky note on your mirror or wherever on your desk, right? And look at it whenever you need that inspiration. So surrounding yourself with creative inspiration, with content creators who are creatives, who are artists, who are performers, and watching their videos, watching their stories, and just making sure that you're getting that inspiration in as needed. And honestly, on a regular basis will really build your passion, because you're going to see other people who are being passionate about their art. That's going to inspire you as well. And so these are the 3 C's that I have for you. Number 1 is confidence. Make sure that you are working to grow your confidence as a performer. Number 2 is community. Make sure you have those people around you who can support you in your creative endeavors. And number 3 is creative inspiration, right? Constantly making sure that you are filling yourself with that inspiration, with that encouragement, with that reminder that what your goals are, those goals are possible, that you can indeed reach them. And so as you enter 2024, which we are already in, remember, I'm in the past, you're in the present. As we're in 2024, make sure that you are maintaining that belief in that big goal, that big dream that you have. As you work towards that, remember that it's up to you to maintain that belief, and building on your passion for your art is going to help you do just that. And I hope this helps you. I hope that this show helps you. I would love to hear from you. As always, feel free to you can leave a review on the show if you haven't before. That'd be amazing, and I could hear from you that way. But you can always come to the Facebook group and drop a comment in there if you have any thoughts about what you'd like to hear next on the show. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you are ready to build confidence and sing with confidence in 2024, if you're saying no to fear, no more fear, you're done with it, you are ready to be confident in yourself as a singer and a performer, come to creativelybyestelle.com/program to join the Sing Confidently live course. I'm so excited. And I'm excited for what 2024 has in store. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the performing arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.